Huh.
I don't think he has to have a huge blowout game. If they can deny a few of these out from Tidehunter, it stops him from getting close to level 2. So they just want to give him some contest on his farm and deny these out so No Tail can get the actual creeps.
Annoying start indeed, though, but the top lane. M2's out, ladies and gentlemen. Apologize there. S4 goes down, though. We saw the pressure earlier. Bottom lane, Tidehunter. Cracking shells. Are they really killing him here? I don't know. Poof on in from No Tail. Has the second Meepo with him. And they're going to trap him. Another Void. This should be a kill, actually.
Yep. You want to try to get it to No Tail, but...
Definitely not dead. X marks the spot. It's going to pull him back. One more needed. He got enough regen. Oh, no. The Dukes are on the trees. Get it. Victoria! He's got it.
It's very easy to stick on him. They're looking to set up in the mid lane, though. LGD is smoked up.
Is there an arrow? No, Mirana's porting in. Maybe a torrent. There's the X, the torrent. And gonna get maybe an arrow off. Slide a fist. He actually avoids the torrent and the arrow. The cold feet also doesn't go off, but the Starstorm is gonna do him in the end. I mean, he did everything he could to survive right there, but just not enough. Meanwhile, back to the bottom lane, Tidehunter. Go for the TB. Do they have a stopper? It doesn't look like it. And despite all that burst coming out, he does survive. Oh, does have an arcane rune, however. Another net coming out. The torrent's gonna stop at least one of the meepos, and it will be enough to keep them alive. On Mirana, close call there.
Wow, this is just so action-packed.
That's we're dead again.
Yeah,
what else is new? Although Ember Spirit's by himself up here at the top. Oh, not by himself, because Nice Talk is up here too. They're gonna dive onto the ancient apparition. And come the TPs. No, they might kill it, but it could come in a cost. Not careful. Could the Chronosphere being used right here? Torn on top. That's a dead Spirit. Maybe no one avoids it at the last second with the Remnant, but Somnus on the chase. Mirana, a couple of auto attacks coming out from her. The Starstorm, the Flame Guard saves a little bit of damage, but not enough in the end, and he does end up falling. That's Nice Talker TP's out. So the Chronosphere didn't initially get the kill, but a couple of Chronospheres that eventually got it. S4. Only avoids the arrow. Definitely dodging skills on his part to continue, but not so much. Just not the greatest coordination, but
struggling to find relevance. What is manning up mid?
Yeah, I was just noticing that too. Hey, ult is coming in. Oh no. If that connects, yeah, that's a dead Ember Spirit. That was... Riptide's ready. Did that come into play right here? Meeple's even collapsing in. Here comes some TPs, expecting a Chronosphere goes off though. Expect a Riptide right after. Hey, ult on top. Here comes. Yeah, the Riptide goes off. And Meepo will fall. And keeping his distance. Looking to go back in. The go though. He's able to avoid the stun. However, Faceless Void is running on top and he remnants out to survive. But with Meepo dead, do you really want to be taking this if you're OG?
Yeah, probably not. And I don't know what a Riptide is, but that Ravage absolutely killed Meepo.
Was I saying Riptide? I definitely was, wasn't I?
5 times. It was great. S4 dies to the Dire somehow.
Oh no, Kunkka is also getting blown up and it goes back in and down goes Kunkka. Faceless Void. Ulti from Mirana kicking in a little bit right there. He's able to chase down Vici. Cannot get dash proc though on Ember Spirit. So he TP's out in time, but now Nice Talk. Oh, Ember Spirit coming back in actually with Remnant. So he's reset, looking to go. No, so comes in with the poofs, takes out AA with him. But now Nota on the run again. The Stars come up and finish the job onto him. And 11 is sitting in the midst of this, just pop that anchor smash. And the tanky presence that he is. We got the mid wars, baby, coming at you. And it's in trouble. He is going to slide the last back on Mirana. Victoria's running back in though himself now. More TPs in. The Ghost Ship coming through. Not enough room though to save Mirana in that case. And Faceless Void.
That was absolutely a defensive Ghost Ship, and it almost worked. If he struggles to get to the Relic, I would look to see it switch to a Maelstrom pretty quick. At the moment, I think it's fine to go for the Ambitious Radiance.
Riptide, aka Ravage, is ready again. Chronosphere also ready on top of that. They're going to pick off AA, though, in the midst of this. There goes a Chronosphere. Only caught S4, though. And he's not really... Okay, he's dropping pretty quickly in the end. There comes the Ravage, and they do catch it as a result. Down he goes as well. They were able to pick off Faceless Void, at least in return, but now Fly's also trying to run away. As Mirana of the Moonlight Shadows kicks in once, and Visage going to be pulled back, torn to help finish the job onto him. Double coming out for the Mirana. So losing Faceless Void ultimately not the worst case right there. No Till again having to be a little bit careful about committing to these fights. JerAx is going to get picked off as well as the Ghost Ship, or in this case the Ghost Shark comes through.
No, this is what I want to see. You go drums if you're ahead, because you can pressure your lane. You can just walk in with Firefly. We got to smoke though.
Trying to use that blink. Smoke on in. Kunkka, it's going to be the target. So caught with the steering chains, puts around the ulti. Gets taken out though in response. 11. No Ravage to use. Just going to simply be that tanky presence once again. Rum is applied on top of that from the Ghost Ship, and now Tidehunter. He's having a run. And you don't want to commit too much, so they kill the courier in the meantime. There's no items on it. And now Tidehunter doing his bristleback impression right here. Keep his back turned. Mirana. Arrow hit the familiar, I believe, so that's just taking up the fly, I guess. But again, Tidehunter, you really can't commit too much to kill this hero. Tidehunter port spot him. Ooh, you know, it's like, do I try something here, but without more coming. In fact, they came into the shrine area. They're going to catch fly. X marks a spot, going to bring him right back. Gush apply. And they do catch Visage at least.
Very dead bird hero. This is just, it's a weird game, right? Because LGD's win conditions are very blatant. You press R on a bunch of heroes. Ooh, Void's gonna find No-Tail here.
Yep, finds the one Meepo. Ice Blast on top. And just like before, we've seen that time and time again here against No-Tail on that Meepo. Yule Scepter throws Bat Rudder in the air, brings him on back with the X. And he's just trying to fly on the ledge right there to survive. It's not going to work, though. Kunkka himself, the run coming out, not in time. He does go down, but they get the kill on it. And that is 4 heroes dead just like that. And it may be a 5th for the complete genocide right here in favor of LGD. It is a hat trick coming out for Mirana. That's after the axe is finished.
I love this smoke from LGD. It's so
aggressive.
Gonna
go right in.
They have that ward in the base.
Oh, that force staff. He gets hit by the Ice Blast. He's going to cut through. He doesn't even need it. He's a backup. And he gets a cut on the left. Here we go. Poops him. It pops at BKB. And No-Tail's jumping into his death chronosphere as soon as he comes up, I'm sure. And or Ravage. Yeah, that works too. There's the chronosphere. And also catches the back lines. They're going to go for the rack. Now there's a buyback on No-Tail happening. And the Moonlight Shadow's activated by Mirana right there. Mirana's going in. No-Tail. He's looking for a target. They ping him out. Throws out some nets, but Mirana putting the damage in, and No-Tail he poops on it with the others. But Ami jumps back in on Faceless Void. Not in the air with Yule Scepter. So Kunkka still alive. I'm kicking in. But they also kill Faceless Void. Nice job with the fire revenue. The burst coming out. And No-Tail, but he actually gets picked off in the back lines. And is now trying to live as the only core right now for his team. Somnus, Mirana will die in the midst of it. Honest staying alive this whole time. Yule Scepter thrown up in the air again. The Sleight of Fist, and the AA goes down as well. And now it's just 11 all of a sudden. The raid boss is the only one alive. And they're going to take him out a killing spree for Ember Spirit. The fact that he lived throughout all that, I mean, it was a dieback on Meepo, but time dilation popped. Ember Spirit has that flame guard up. Keeping his distance held out with the Radiant Spurn. And they are going to hex up the Faceless Void. Actually, the Spirit comes off the side. Another fight going on, but this Meepo's definitely going to die. He's dead for 90 seconds. Over here, Kunkka surviving. Out comes the Ravage. And now Ember Spirit's in trouble. Ember Spirit will barely survive. But not for long. Maybe Sleight of Fist get out with a Remnant. Yes, he does actually stay alive in the long run. His part is for it. He will fall. Buyback gets ready. Not going to use right away, though. Again, though, Meepo, he's just having this rough time in these fights.
All right, look right below the top racks. Click on the effigy. It seems scarily accurate.
Trying to save no. Oh, God. He's trying, man. He's trying. It's not the best for them to be here. The range rack's gonna fall first. Going for the melee now. They did get the buyback, of course, on S4. The Faceless Void doesn't care about anything else. He has the Aegis as well. Worst case scenario, S4 goes down for the dieback. And that could be the beginning of the end in favor of LGD. They're gonna make their way to the mid lane and try to help clean up for mega creeps right here. And doing everything that he can to stay alive. And keep his team still in. I mean, he does play damage. The Ice Blast comes out, though. You do see Faceless Void getting low, but again, even if he does die, the Aegis will bring him right back up. And another Sleight of Fist. He's getting done up, though. He flies back immediately, but he's the only one alive currently. Night Stalker will resurrect in a couple of seconds. Another Searing Chain use, and they finally take out the Faceless, but that just means full life and full mana. It's almost as if he wanted. This is going to be a dieback again if he goes down right here. Sleight of Fist bouncing around constantly. And he will actually stay alive in the long run again, but now it's No-Tail, he's back. Here comes the PKB, though, from Faceless Void. Chronosphere in 10 seconds. That's how long this fight has lasted. No-Tail again is going to get bursted down. Not a friendly Meepo game. That's proven to be the case. And GG's called. OG's 0-2 in the group stages. LGD, they'll go to 2-0.
Rough start for them in this tournament. It's just S4, man. That was a brutal start.